Hey, so today I'm here with Lisa Kanarish, who is a wonderful parent, mother of Sammy and Charlie, and owner of a veterinary hospital. Is that right, Lisa?
Yes, Phoenix Mountain Animal Hospital.
Okay, so we're going to ask you a couple of times to tell us the name and the phone number and how people can get in touch with you, where you're located, and ask you a little bit about your background and what kind of things you're seeing at this particular point. So introduce yourself as however you would like our vast viewership to view you.
Okay, so I'm Lisa Kanarish. First and foremost, I am the mom to two sons, Charlie, 13, and Sam is 10. My background is that I am a lawyer, but my husband is a veterinarian. We both have incredible passion for animals. And since I wasn't feeling fulfilled as a lawyer and my husband was wanting to start his own practice, we decided to go in and be partners. So he is the veterinarian and I am the business person that does all the not so fun stuff. And we are located at Tatum and Cactus. And if you'd like our phone number, give us a call, 602-595-6116.
Okay. And so how long have you been in business at that location?
It's 11 and a half years.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Go
ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we've got a great community. We get people from really all over the valley, but our clients are the best.
So Lisa, what kind of services does your business provide? And if you could, tell me with like a percent of your actual kind of revenue comes from each part of that business.
Well, we do dentals. We do a lot of soft tissue surgeries. We do your regular, wellness checks, vaccinations.
Is that one of your customers I hear now?
I know he is carrying on. We do.
Sounds like he wants a roof fund. Roof fund. I don't like what she did to my teeth. A roof fund.
Oh God. Right. And we also sell prescription food, do a lot of medications as well. And so that's really, it's small animal, it's cats and dogs. Our office is near a Walmart. So oftentimes we'll have people bringing in a pigeon that they found in the parking lot, please. And so, we don't turn them away.
Really? That's awfully nice of you.
We try our best.
All right, since we're talking to somebody who has this animal thing going on, this is a little bit of a bird walk, but my wife used to have a hamster that she used to have in her classroom, and I don't want to say this too loud, but just between all of us on the internets here, she didn't take it home one weekend and felt horrible, went back in, and she didn't see that hamster with as much spring in its step. So over my better judgment, she brought the hamster to a vet. Now, God love her, we spent a lot of money saving that $2 hamster, and it didn't live more than maybe a couple of days. But anyway.
Yeah, I have to admit, in 11 and a half years, we have had one hamster. And a lot of the issue, and usually it's the kids begging the parents to please take them to the vet. And it's hard because hamsters have a very short lifespan. And they also they're a little temperamental. So something very little could set them off and affect their health. And a lot of times the treatment may be much more than people are willing to pay for an animal that has, maybe a 1 to 2 year lifespan.
Exactly. So we have some people that have just joined us. And so this is Lisa Kanarish. Lisa, you want to say again what the name of your business is over there on Cactus and Tatum?
Yes, it's Phoenix Mountain Animal Hospital.
Oh, and my wife said it was a mouse, not a hamster. I think they're both the same, but
Oh, well, I should also put a plug. I forgot. We've started seeing rats as well.
Oh!
So we come from Chicago, and when you live in a big city, rats actually, not like the rat you find in, the back alley. but like rats actually make really good pets if you're living in a small apartment, like a studio. So just, put a plug in for pet rats.
Sure. I'm not one to judge. I hear the snakes are very happy when they come home. So Lisa, what are the vets right now doing to keep pets taken care of while also keeping your owner, yourself, and your employees safe?
Right. Well, I mean, we realized a few weeks ago, yes, that we need to be doing more to keep our community safe. So we implemented curbside appointments.
Ooh.
So, yeah, what happens is the client pulls into the parking lot, they call to let us know that they're there. Or we also have staff that are, monitoring the parking lot as well. So they, wearing a mask, they go out to the car, get the pet, and bring them directly back into an exam room where the doctor will examine them. Now, the doctor has gotten the history of the medical condition and why the animal is being brought in for the appointment prior to the appointment, on the phone as well. And if he needs further information, or let's say he needs to do x-rays or lab work, all of that information is relayed over the phone. We get permission to do the x-rays or permission to do other treatments. That's taken care of, and the animal is brought back out to the car, and payment is taken over the phone. Now, obviously, if there are emergencies, or let's say a euthanasia, which we just had this afternoon, the client will be allowed into the hospital. They'll be taken directly back to the exam room. We have one larger exam room that we do use for euthanasias. We call it our comfort room, so that when our staff and the client are in that room, they can keep, a safe distance. And then as soon as the procedure or euthanasia is over, there's hand sanitizer throughout the hospital. The client will leave the hospital and then again do their payment over the phone.
Uh, so it's been a short amount of time since we've been living in this virus world. Have you noticed a difference with the amount of business you've had?
So far, we haven't. I think, people, what we do recommend is, stocking up on 2 weeks worth of pet food, stocking up on at least 2 weeks worth of your pet's medicine, so that if you were to be quarantined, or if there's a lockdown and you can't leave your house, the pets have what they need, as well as, you yourself.
That's wonderful advice. Have you noticed that there's kind of a run on dog food? I know that my wife was looking all around for a particular kind of dog food for a friend down in Mesa.
Yeah, well, we sell prescription dog food, and yes, we have had many more orders than we've had in the past. We do have people coming in, they're checking to see when their meds run out, when the prescription runs out, and we are, refilling those. We are approving refills as well to just make sure people have what they need in case of an emergency.
Have you had to ration at all?
Well, that's just it. So with the PPE, the personal protective equipment, we have had to ration face masks and gloves. And because human doctors are the first on the list, but veterinarians kind of come like a far second. And we actually did just get an executive order from Governor Ducey today that starting tomorrow morning, all non-essential and elective surgeries are to be, stopped. And so it doesn't say specifically that it applies to veterinarians, but we're going to take it seriously and stop non-essential and elective surgeries.
Wow, that's extremely interesting. My wife has chimed in again. She thinks that rats make good pets, so that makes
All
one
right,
of us.
Carrie. Yes, you may be getting one.
She might say she actually lives with a rat.
Oh,
Yeah,
no comment.
right. So Lisa, you do you think that it's the difference between your business and other businesses is that really pets are like parts of the family? When something goes wrong with a pet, nobody's putting that off. Is that correct?
Completely. I don't want to let's just say we have some clients that maybe their pets rate higher than their children. So the pets definitely, I mean, our
Or their
clients are,
husband?
oh, yeah, well, that goes without saying. So, but I do have to admit, our clients, they love their pets so much. Pets are a part of the family. So they are taking care of their pets and making sure their pets are prepared just as much as they are their own families.
Is there any, in your knowledge, is there any worries about pets carrying this particular virus or being affected by it?
Well, okay, so yes. So the American Veterinary Medical Association which we're members of. They're in constant contact with the CDC, the FDA, and the USDA, learning, the latest developments and impacts on veterinarians, patients, and their clients. And at this time, what we know right now is domestic or your pets cannot become infected with COVID-19. So, but we do have, if you're not ill with COVID-19, you can interact with your pet normally. But if you've tested positive for COVID-19, until there is further research and further information, you should limit your contact with your pet. So that would mean, having another member of your family walk your pet, play with your pet, feed your pet. Something to consider if it's a service animal and you need to have contact with it. Wear your face mask. Don't share food with them. And the hardest part is, don't kiss and hug them. So we don't believe that they can be carriers, but there's still so many unknowns that you can't speak in absolutes.
Yeah. And are your suppliers with masks and gloves, are they coming through for you now, or are they showing a shortage for even you?
At this point, there currently haven't been shortages for us. We, out of the 32, between labs and medication companies that service veterinarians, we've not heard of any shortages in our area. But some states where they have more cases, more confirmed cases, they are having to ration a bit more.
Oh. Well, I'm waiting for some questions to come in online. If anybody has a question, just type it in and Andy will put it over here in the chat. In the meantime, I'll make a couple of announcements. I know that Saturday and Sunday there is a food drop-off for the needy being run by the city of Scottsdale through two different churches. Check out the city of Scottsdale for that. I know that we, the Curlin campaign, are putting together a volunteer list for those people who are older and not able to get out or shouldn't be getting out. And that could be either just calling them up, having a conversation, being a buddy, or actually running errands. And I ran a couple of errands today, and it was really gratifying to be able to get something for someone without them having to put themselves in jeopardy. Anything you want to say, Lisa, about what you've been doing a little bit differently with this post-virus apocalypse we're living in?
Well, other than, really limiting our contact with our clients, it's basically like telemedicine. We also want for our clients, anybody that is tested positive for COVID-19 or has to quarantine, we will deliver your pet food. We will deliver your meds. We will make sure that you are taken care of. And also the CDC does have additional guidance on having pets in your home when you may have been exposed or if you've tested positive for COVID-19. So I suggest going there for further information.
Great. There's someone with the same last name as me is asking about Cushing's disease because she says our dog has it. And that's why we have to get $50 worth of monthly medications from Costco. I was there today. What do you know about Cushing's disease?
Not a lot other than it is somewhat of an immunity where the body kind of attacks its own cells. I know And a Cushing's disease dog could be immunosuppressed. And but again, pets aren't known to be carriers. And at this point, um, you know, basically experts are saying they can't get COVID-19 from an infected person. But Cushing's it's a long-term treatment. I feel for her.
Feel for me. It's $50 a month.
I know it is treatment for Cushing's because it is ongoing. The expenses do add up.
Yeah, he's a good dog. His name is Maui. We got him when we were stuck in Maui because one of the airlines went under, and we had 6 weeks at Maui, and our kid was not getting visited by any of his friends because the other airline went out, and then American Airlines jacked up their price from $375 to $875, and nobody wanted to come out and see us. So I got him a dog.
So you traveled with the dog back to the States?
No, we held it up like a prize over his head. Said, if you can just hang on, we will get you a dog when we return. So we got him from the pound and little
okay.
white. Yeah. Anyway, last chance for questions for Lisa Kanarish.
Oh, can I add too, just for people? I know, I'm sorry, I'm like springing all this information that people may or may not want to hear. IDEX Lab, which is one of the labs that we use, announced on March 13th that it had tested thousands of dogs and cat specimens, and they were testing it because they were trying to validate a new veterinary test system for COVID-19, and none of the cats and dogs tested positive. So, there's some research behind it.
Right. It's in its infancy, but there's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lisa, one more time, give us the number of your place and where it's located.
Okay, so it's Phoenix Mountain Animal Hospital. It is on Tatum and Cactus. It's there's the Chick-fil-A and the Walmart there, all in the same shopping center. And our phone number is 602-595-6116.
Fantastic. So as we wrap up here, I'll just say that the weekend's coming. Lisa has been great to join us. Her practice has been open for over 11 years, and as you can tell by the broadcast, that she loves animals, and so does her husband. And she will do whatever kind of it takes to get your medicine or your dog food or your dogs and cats and everything.
Whatever. I mean, we love our clients. We will. Doesn't just have to be pet food and pet meds. We will help in whatever way we can. So.
Great. Well, that's just one more community rainbow that we have out there, the Kanarishes. So thank you very much. As the weekend comes upon us, think about what you can do in contacting people that are out in your community and might need your help. It's raining out and we have to beat the rainbow. So thanks very much, everybody. I will be volunteering tomorrow in South Scottsdale at the food drop. If you're in the neighborhood and you have something you can donate, please stop in and say hi. And otherwise, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday at 4.
Thanks. Thank you for all you do, Eric.
Oh, sure. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.